with us here is Dana Reeves, and she is, Dana, I was going to say bell ringer at the Unitarian Church. Is there an appropriate title that you have here?
Acting chimer is the title.
Acting chimer. Okay, and what are your duties here at the Unitarian Church?
Well, I have several. I'm the vice president of the society. I sing in the choir. I'm on the Creative Arts Council. I get pretty busy around here.
Tell me something. How long have you been ringing the bells here at the Unitarian Church?
For about 2 years. It was funny the way I got started at it. I came in one Sunday morning after I'd come back from California. I'd been away a long time. And I said, "Who's ringing the chimes?" And someone said, "Oh, no one. They're rung automatically." So I said, "Oh, well, why isn't anyone ringing them?" "Well, no one wants to." I said, "I want to," so they let me. So I've been doing it for 2 years.
Well, what do you get out of ringing the bells here?
Playing the biggest instrument in the world. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well, tell me something. We are going to have a tour later on of somewhere up in the bell tower. There's a manual type pump there that rings the bells. Apparently we've gone electronic over here now.
Yeah, that was done in 1970. It got to be a problem climbing the stairs every Sunday morning to play the chimes. There's an enormous double set of levers in the tower so that the bells can be played manually. But one set of levers has been disconnected so that the bells now are played either from this little keyboard or from an automatic player. There are 3 ways to play the bells, in other words. We use these 2. When people hear the bells at noon, the lunch bells, it's the automatic player that's doing the work. It's just like a music box.
And a lot of people must faithfully wait to hear the bells, and they know it's lunchtime.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
Oh, the fanciest lunch bell in the country.
Yes, and after lunch we have the Congregational Church at 12:30. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's good for the center of town. Dana, what is so special about the bells up in the tower?
What's special is that Mr. Rogers, when he built the church, was very particular about the scale of the bells. These are a D chime, 11 bells, which limits the playing. Either that or you have to be very good at transposing hymns into another key. But they were at the time considered the finest of their kind in the country. He wanted the best that was available, and he got it.
I think you mentioned the weight of these bells before. Could you give us a figure, approximately what they weigh?
The combination of 11 bells weighs 14,000 pounds.
And that's all solid bronze.
Yes, it is. They don't swing. I don't want anybody to be alarmed. They don't swing. They are struck by, they're motionless, and they're struck by a piston. This electronic keyboard fires the piston that strikes the bell that makes the noise that makes the music.
Okay, Dana, could I ask you a personal question? What's your favorite song you like to play on the bells?
Amazing Grace.
So when we hear that, we can think of Dana Reeves playing the bell.
I play favorites for a lot of people. The church school director particularly likes Morning Has Broken. So when I know she's within earshot, I play Morning Has Broken for her.
So there's really no limitation to what kind of songs you can play. If someone has a request, you can probably try and play it.
Oh, yes. I've played folk songs. I love to play folk music on the chimes. It's a lot of fun. Just today I was asked to play for a wedding. And I asked the bride what she'd like, and she said, "Play what you like." So I thought, well, all right, I'll play what I like.
Well, that is certainly great. Well, Dana, is there anything else you'd like to add before we go on a further tour of the place? I think you wanted to mention that at 12 o'clock there's a particular machine that plays the bells.
Yes, the automatic player. It's hard to describe unless I can show it to you, but it's very much like an old-fashioned music box or a player piano. It has a paper roll. There are little metal fingers that sense the holes that are cut in the paper. When they find a hole, the signal escapes to the bell and rings that particular bell. So it's just like looking through the glass cover of one of those old-fashioned music boxes, and that's the way it's played. It's on a timer. It plays 2 songs every day at noon and stops and automatically goes to the next 2 until it's gone through the roll of 8 tunes. Then it goes back to the beginning automatically. It's all done with mirrors.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Dana, we're going to go up on the top of the very tower, and for our friends in Fairhaven Acushnet, you can't imagine how many stairs there are. How many stairs on the way up to the...
80, and we know every one of them well.
Yes, we're about to lug 60 pounds worth of camera equipment up to the top of the tower, and I think it'll be worthwhile for all our friends out there to see what the view is like from up there. I hear it's really incredible. I'm really excited to go up.
An appropriate song.
Okay.
I will play you an appropriate song.
Okay, there you have it, folks. We're going to go up to the tower, and as we do, Dana is going to play us some bells just for Cable 2 Fairhaven Acushnet magazine.